Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you are watching me, this is yours truly, Evans Okongo from Kenya. It's always a pleasure having you on this YouTube channel. And in case you are new here today, I would like rather to ask you that to kindly subscribe, share, and of course, comment down there. Let me know what's good that you have actually assessed out of me. And I've taken a good length of time before I told you that you need to be most welcome or to feel most welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been long since the times that I actually did this invitation. Nonetheless, I want to appreciate the fact that you are here today, here in the village. This is the famous Gukiuru village where I come from. And actually, I've been out of duty today. And I've just opted to have a video for you before the end of the day. I just want to go through my work that I've been doing here so that I can see the progress, guys. The last time I showed you this village, I think it was very early in the morning, trying to show you that this is the morning here in the village where I was born. And I've actually come out of duty, so I have opted to take you through the issues that I deal with while I'm in the village. As usual, you know I'm a teacher by profession, and now I'm out of duty today. So I'm in the rural village of Gukihuru. Here in Gukihuru, today the climate is good, as you can be able to see. Though it is cloudy up there. It has been drizzling a short while ago, but not to where I am. So I was just trying to learn home so that I can be able to save time. And lucky enough, let me say, I'm grateful because I reached home before the rain started dropping. However, from the other side, where I was coming from, that is Hispania town, there was some drizzling of rain. Therefore, it made me to run very fast. Just reached the house and opted to come see whether the corn I planted here is as sprout. And lucky enough, if you can be able to see, guys, this is the corn that I did plant. The corn here is 1 week old, and therefore it requires my intervention, which is what I'm going to do in a moment soon, so that I find a way of doing what we call weeding and of course applying fertilizer. Here in Gukihuru, people don't plant with fertilizer because the climate is relatively tropical. Therefore, if you use fertilizer, call it DAP or planting fertilizer that is NPK, chances are that you are likely not to have germination or a good germination. That is almost 100%. Therefore, what I normally do, I decide to plant, and then after which I opt now to apply fertilizer later, after maybe a week also. So I can see that my maize has actually come out. Therefore, I have opted that now I am going to apply fertilizer. Nonetheless, now that I've now known this is the next move. In case I get some little pay, I'm going to check on what I can do to this garden so that I can be able to have the requisite harvest. This is my rural home here in Africa, and this is where my elder brother's house is, and of course neighboring it is my garden where I've done some little planting, and I want to appreciate. So in case you've not come across Evans Okongo from Kenya, I just want to invite you, tell a friend to tell a friend that Evans Okongo has actually invited you to the YouTube channel. Subscribe and actually share so that you can be able to be together to share the good life here in the rural village, as you can be able to see. Very good ambience. In fact, the air here is very calm. There's no pollution, noise pollution, air pollution. Life is so good, and therefore life expectancy is so high. In fact, here they are as old as 80 plus years people, and this is where I anticipate also to grow so that I get old. As you can be able to see, I look like I'm 16, but to be very sincere, I'm 45, and that implies that going forward, if you also want to locate to this village, eat the natural organic food that we take here, I believe you too can have some good life, which is requisite for people. You know, it's the plan of God that people should grow old. And therefore, I want to ask those of you in towns, in big cities. I've seen people watching me from as far as Perth in Australia, Nana Atunga, I want to appreciate. And there's many people watching me from as far as Minnesota in the United States of America. Others are watching me from across Europe, that is in London, United Kingdom, some in Scotland. It's good that once in a lifetime you find time to go out there and exercise, walking around, having some good time in the woods, trying to reconcile with the environment, having some good ample opportunity which can help you feel guided always so that you can be able to live correctly in this life. And for those of you who have young children who would serve to be well nurtured, you also need to actually take them out occasionally to some good air out there so they can be able to also exercise what is requisite. So if you have never thought of having time to be a local tourist, therefore you can be your own local tourist member, create a tourist club, work with friends, can discuss matters that affect us in the society. You can also discuss matters that affect our Christian growth. Or if you are Muslim, you can also think of doing the same so that you grow your religion and you grow knowing exactly what is required of you. So this evening, here from the sunsets of Africa, I would rather want to wish that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you kindly find it good. So these are youngsters coming from the river this evening, and actually they are watching to wonder what am I doing. Our local dialect is Kikuria, and they were saluting me in Kikuria. That's what exactly I was trying to answer them, and I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm actually on the highway, or the byway as we call it. There's no highway here. So it's natural that you can meet people, but you know I've left the shamba where I was, that's the garden, so that I can be able to go to the next shamba where I anticipate to see some piece of work I gave somebody to do for me, and after which I'll now come back, do some household chores, help my wife, so that we can have a good evening towards 7 this evening. So as I speak to you, I want still again to reiterate the fact that if you have never thought of doing something, maybe because of idleness and not deciding exactly what you can be able to do, kindly think of doing something so that it can help you to grow yourself and appreciate yourself. So that when you appreciate yourself, life will never cease to have meaning, but it will be meaningful all through. So from here in Africa, I just want to wish that you have a very good evening. Enjoy yourself, and ensure that as you enjoy yourself, life is good as usual, so that we can have reasons to smile. And if you have never thought of going maybe to church or going to a place where God can be worshipped, therefore you can worship God. Vijana, habari yenu?
Mzuri mwalimu.
Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Daniel Opana.
Unafanya nini barabarani Daniel?
Hapa na relax tu.
Unasoma? Wapi?
Nyamaranya Comprehensive Junior School.
Very good. Sasa na huyu mwenzako anaitwa nani?
Fred Ochoki.
Na wewe uko grade
9.
Okay, are you working hard?
Yes.
Very good. Sasa these are the boys I've just found on the way. This is my son actually. Yes. Confirm that I'm your father. Yes, and this is my brother from my other uncle, Daniel
Opana.
Yes, and these are boys I've actually found on the way, and I've just opted to say hi to them so that they can too get to be seen that we have very handsome young men here in Kuria, you know. Like you can see the smile. The smile is good, huh? Yeah, so tuteremke huko chini niangalie mahali mtu alikuwa akinisaidia kulima. As we talk around. Habari ya shule sasa? Yes. So these are boys who have just come from school. Sometimes they are my friends. And as you can be able to see them from behind me, they are very good boys who are very obedient, working hard every day to ensure that they can make the both ends meet. And they have opted to escort me around. Soon than later, I believe I'm going to introduce them to YouTube so that they can be able to also have their own channels. Ama Daniel, uko na yako?
Bado. Bado sijafungua.
Basi, whenever he will be ready to open, I believe he will be able to be subscribed to. So in case you will be opening soon, I'll let you know when my young friend here will be starting. So this is the garden I was telling you guys. The garden where I want now to do weeding, a serious one when we close to school. This is the corn garden that some time back I showed you that I had planted and it had not grown. But you can be able to see that now it has big leaves, as you can be able to see, except that there are some birds which are actually destroying my beans. I've actually done mixed cropping here, if you can be able to see. But there are some birds here I can see which are actually messing up my beans. But I believe the corn is just doing good. I gave somebody in the morning to actually do some weeding, so I'm going to check on it to see whether I can be able to pay. But we had agreed to one another that she will be doing it for at least some good length of time. So I'm actually going to supervise. So this helps me to remind those of you who give work out there to be done, that kindly every time you give work and you are not around, ensure that you supervise. Come and check that what you are given out actually has been done to its completion. So if you are a teacher also out there, supervision is very important. If you are a corporate leader, supervision is very important. So I am actually coming to supervise, check what was done. If you can be able to see down there, I'm about to be there in a short while. That I had just given one person because I did not see the necessity of having everybody trying or doing what is required to be done by an individual person. So I just decided to come and check whether what I had given out to be done has been done. Oh yes, and to my amazement, I'm happy to learn that some good work was done. Hii kazi ilifanyika vizuri mbra? Yeah, so hii tunaipiga kama siku 3-4 hivi. Yeah, you can see it is actually weeded here. If you can be able to see, that is the work that I anticipated to be done around. So that once I learned that it has started to take place, I feel happy like it has been actually very much affected. So from across here where I am in Africa, with my two friends here, Daniel and Ochoki, we are saying thank you very much for watching for us for the last 14.5 minutes. And I believe we are going to meet in the next video, which I don't know where it will be, but I believe in a special way, you will have good times together with me. See you when I can't escape. As usual, that is my signature of parting away from you. So I repeat once again, see you when I can't escape. Good evening.